Good morning, happy Sunday. Welcome to the Sunday Sipper. Before we get into it, we're going to do a little bit of housekeeping and like, comment, and subscribe, all that kind of good stuff if you enjoy any of these videos or if any of these messages resonate with you or just inspire thought. And today, we're going to talk about building the right walls. Now, I say building the right walls, but what I'm meaning to say is a lot of us make these boundaries that we address in our minds, that we think in our heads are really good, secure boundaries. But instead, they're just walls that we're putting up to kind of keep ourselves from getting hurt again, or to keep ourselves from getting into another situation again. And then we end up hurting ourselves. We end up hurting the people around us, all that kind of good stuff, because we've made these walls that other people, potentially better people, have to find a way to get around or get over, and it's not their fault. Or we're holding ourselves off from these other situations, these possibly great situations, or more negative situations for sure, but there are lessons to still be learned because we're building these walls. And while it's an easy to understand situation and easy to understand thought process, you have to keep in mind that we have to keep in mind that we have to constantly or regularly lay out the boundaries and the walls, whatever you want to call them for yourself, that we've set and laid out in our lives, and make sure that they're actually beneficial. And once you do take some time to lay them out, make it a point to address if they're even necessary, if it's even something that you need to have established. Because a lot of us have really quick knee-jerk reactions to a lot of things in life. You get hurt, you get overstimulated, and something happens, and the first thing that you want to do is, no, we're never doing this again, or no, I'm only going to do everything for myself all this time, I'm never asking for help, whatever. We all do that, self-included. I'm extremely guilty. But it does come back to being self-aware and making sure that you take a day or two, take some time here, and assess these boundaries, assess these walls that we have set up, and make sure that they're actually something that's benefiting us. Now, moving forward this week, I want you to just write down or become aware and cognizant of the boundaries that you have set. And really ask yourself if they're necessary. Really ask yourself if this is a boundary that you set because you feel it's going to make you stronger, you feel it's going to move yourself forward, make you a higher value person, or is this a boundary that you set because you got hurt and you didn't want to get hurt again? Are you keeping people out who could be fanning your fire and letting your own fire get burned out? Let's talk about it. What are some of the boundaries that you've set that you feel are healthy? Some of the boundaries that you've set that you can acknowledge aren't healthy. Let's talk about that below. And let's start to either reinforce the good ones or start to tear down some of the bad ones.